And all they need here is to keep tying down up the Saudi Arabian team, and also the Saudi Arabian trying and bat all the 20 overs.
Can we have a shot on the new batsman, please? Behind, like on the t-shirt number. New batsman in is Ghulam Mustafa, replacing Shahnawaz, who was caught at long on by Eugene off the bowling of Shem Goche. 65 for the loss of 5 wickets. Last man out for 19. The dot balls have put a lot of pressure on the Saudis, Jimmy, and there you can see, though he hit a 6 off the ends over, but trying to accelerate, but they can't really get on the acceleration going, just getting singles, and definitely they should be looking for boundaries to get to a total of 130, 140.
At the end of the 12th over, 69 for 5. As you said, it's also a long boundary from that end. And to clear from that boundary, it's going to be tough.
End of Shem Goche's over. That was another successful over for the Kenyans, picking up another wicket in that over. And once again, when the new batsman comes in, it's not so easy to straight away get on with it. And definitely he will take a few balls too to settle in. But the name of the game is to get on with it. It's T20, you don't have a lot of time to settle in.
Yeah, wickets makes a lot of difference. It's never easy. It's never easy for the new batsman. As you see, 69 for 5 there after the 12 overs. Every new batsman, whichever version of the game, whether Test cricket, 50 over game, or the T20s, or even the 6-a-side, wickets makes a lot of difference. And Kenya picking our wickets regularly here.
Replacing Dhiren Gondadia from the city end is Eugene Ochieng, bowling to Mustafa outside the off stump, trying to play it towards square, but failing to make any contact. Eugene today has replaced Lucas Oloch, who has a dislocated finger. Very well fielded by Nehemiah. Once again, there you saw Jimmy, he danced down the wicket. But Eugene cleverly bowling it short, and in the process he just managed to play it over the head of the bowler. And Nehemiah had a chance to run him out, but of course Mustafa had made his ground to complete a single.
That's what pressure does. Kenyans looking very, very sharp in the field today. Then a single run down to third man.
Yeah, Afzal is that sort of a batsman who would protect the strike. Doesn't have very many big shots in his armory. But once again, not taking nothing away from the Kenyan bowlers. They bowled very, very well. They bowled to their field, especially Dhiren, who bowled very, very well in that short spell. Or rather his spell of 4 overs.
Another good pull shot there for a single, fielded by Karan Cole. Yeah, as they continue like this, cut off the boundaries, put the pressure on the batsman, gonna try something different, and that's where you get a chance to get another wicket.
I think the 3 balls that he's bowled has been good, bowling 3/4 length and not giving anything close for the batsman to get on with it or to hoist them over the fielders. And knowing the pace of the wicket, they don't come onto the bat so easy or so quickly. And the batsmen cannot play on the up so easily.
Eugene goes again, attacks, just for a single. Safe turn. It's not easy to go over the top on this wicket. The superb over again from Eugene, 74 for 5 after 13 overs.
Yes, Jimmy, I think that was clever bowling by Eugene as well. Just keeping it short of length. Nothing on the bat. And as we said earlier on, that to get on over, to play it over the fielders' heads, the ball has to be pitched close to the batsman, and which the Kenyans have cleverly not done. Have cleverly done, bowling short of length.
The kind of cricket that is being played nowadays, everybody gonna be on toes from analyzing. I think Kenya have analyzed the Saudi Arabian very really well. Shem Goja to bowl his last over. So far, picked only 1 wicket.
Beg your pardon, he's picked 2, Jimmy, and yeah, he's bowled well. He's kept the batsmen very, very quiet, just restricting them to a single, not giving much away.
It's a big appeal there for an LBW. I think pitch just outside leg stump.
Umpire Walter Trank unmoved. Goche to Mustafa down the leg side. Oh, misfield by Nehemiah. I beg your pardon, Nelson. And the batsman complete a couple.
A good ball there from Shem Goche. What he's doing is trying to slow the ball down, letting the batsman use all the effort to smack the ball.
Once again, cleverly bowled. The batsman tried to dance down the wicket. Shem cleverly pitching it short. Must say the Kenyans have bowled very, very well. Especially, and a good captaincy by Rakeb Patel.
It's another good ball, Shem. Good change of bowling. The variations have been very, very, very good. Bowling change also have been very, very, very superb. Quick one there for a single. To end the over. After 14 overs, Saudi Arabia stands at 78 for the loss of 5 wickets.
There's the Saudi Arabian team. The 12th man there, Mohsin Shabir in the apron, or in the bib as they call. The far side is 12th man Koech in the bib as well. Eugene to continue from the city end, bowling to Afzal. Works it was offside, down to third man rather. Just restrict them to for a single. That's correct. From here on, 6 or rather 5 overs and 5 more balls to go. What do you think would be the target that the Saudi is looking at?
If you look at kind of bowling that's coming up here and the way the pitch is playing, very, very, very slow. 130 will be a very good recovery here for the Saudi Arabian side. But we give credit to the Kenyan bowlers. They have bowled really, really well. Bowled to the field, backed up by all the fielders, cutting all those singles and those catches there. So I think 130 here will be a competitive score.
Once again, Afzal trying to guide it down to third man, but failing to make any contact. Yes, 130, that means they need 51 from here, and which means that they have to be scoring at least 9 and over.
T20 cricket, you just need 2 good overs.
Yes, and the whole thing would change. That's very, very correct.
Eugene again. Good mark there down to long on. Well fielded there by Rusha Patel. See, that's the difference so far. These guys have the Kenyan side have fielded very, very well. Never given twos or given a boundary. All the fielders have been on their mark today.
Yes, the fielders have to back their bowlers, and that's what they've done today. Well, throughout, even in the 50-over tournament, the fielding has been of very high standards set by the Kenyans and by the other teams, of course, as well. Ghulam guiding out to third man. The good thing that the Kenyans have done is not to give away boundaries, as very few boundaries have come after the fall of Abdul Wahid's wicket. There was only 1-6 that Shahnawaz hit off Dhiren's bowling, and that's the only one that we have seen. So there's been a bit of time since the last boundary came in. Eugene to Afzal down the leg side. Misfield once again by Karan Cole, but luckily the batsman only took a single.
End of the 15th over. Saudi Arabia 83 for 5. We come to the last 5 overs of the innings. And now, as you said, for them to try and get 130 plus score, they need almost 10 and over from here. And so far, the kind of bowling we have seen here, and the kind of fielding we have seen from the Kenyan side, been top class. It's going to be a very difficult challenge, as we see the captain bring himself up here to bowl from the Forest Road and Mr. K. Patel.
Rakib Patel replacing Shem Gochi to ball to Afzal. Once again a dot ball. It's a good start for Rakib. Walk down towards mid wicket for a single.
Very, very experienced now. Rakib Patel has been in the system for more than 10 years. Started when he was 13, 14. Try a reverse sweep. That's a very, very good shot.
Yes, a much needed boundary for the Saudis. Ghulam Mustafa playing a reverse sweep or reverse switch shot. Is it called reverse switch? Reverse switch.
It's a big one catch there. Oh, just drop short of the fielder. As I was saying, Rakesh Patel has been in the system for many years. Started when he was a 16-year-old. Been in the system. Once again attacking. Just get a single there.
It's very well bowled by Rakesh. Darting down straight onto the batsman's legs. Down the wicket, hoisted over. Oh, very well tried. A superb effort from Goche, although he missed it, but he was going to fall over the boundary line.
And that's another. It's confirmed. It's a 6.
Yes, it's a 6. I think he fell over the boundary rope, I think. That was a good effort, Jimmy.
Yeah, it's good spot from Shem from where we are seated. After the 16 over gone, Saudi Arabia 96 are good over there from the Saudi Arabian point of view.
Yes, getting a 4 and a 6 in that over, getting about 13 from that over. 96 for 5, 16 overs gone. Nelson Mandela Odiambo replacing Eugene from the city end. He's going to bowl to Afzal, the skipper of the Saudi team. He's sending in for Shoaib, who is injured. Ball shot round to mid-wicket and pull it away to mid-wicket for a big 6. That brings up the Saudi 100 in the 17th over, 102 for 5. They've shown their intent here, Jimmy. I think they're going to get on with it from here onwards, as we just have 23 balls remaining.
Oh, good partnership here going for the Saudi Arabia. For them to get a competitive score here, this is the partnership that needs to kick from now on, because in the last few overs left with 5 wickets in hand, one of the batsmen has to try and battle through the 20 overs here.
And Afzal is doing that. He's coming at the fall of the 3rd wicket and he's been there whilst 2 other wickets fell in front of him. But he's been batting well. Nelson to Afzal off the back foot, down to deep square, Dhiren Gondaria Fields, mopping up at the sweeper boundary. The Saudis get 2 more.
Takes one good over to change the complexion of the game. The partnership so far, it's 37.
Afzal trying to muscle it away and Rushabh fielding it. The cow corner, what's this? It said this day is the position between mid-wicket and long on. Called the cow corner.
The kind of field placing that I put nowadays, gonna be try and find some different names each and every day. As you can see, there's nobody at the short mid-wicket around here. Everybody, all the mid-wicket area is covered. Again, Nelson there. It's a good change of pace from Nelson.
Very well bowled, yes. After giving away that 6 in the first of the first ball. Good variation of pace, and that is what is needed at this time of the innings, because you know that the batsmen are going to come for you.
Once again, we'll go too wide there. Good shot. Oh, that's good fielding there from Shem Goche again. Saves a run there for Kenyan team. And all of these runs comes and makes a difference at the end of the game.
Definitely, Jimmy. The singles, the runs that you save, are the runs that you have scored. You know, so it makes you the target easier. Once again, down the wicket, inner edge, running down to fine leg, but current call there. End of the 17th over, 109 for the loss of 5 wickets.
That's 2 good overs there for the Saudi Arabian side.
.29 coming off those 2 overs, Jimmy. Yes. That's the one that went down to deep square layer. Square actually. Deep point rather.
Nema Odhiambo comes back, the senior most bowler for the national side. So from now here, Saudi Arabia will be looking to accelerate, try and get 10 to 15 runs per over. And at the situation they're in, I think their targets now, with 220 cricket, you're not going to keep on changing your targets according to the way the bowlers are bowling and the way the batsmen are batting.
109 for 5, Nehemiah to Afzal. Full toss, bowlers in, there's run out chance. Oh, just missing the stumps. Definitely, Nehemiah will be looking at wearing his pace and trying also to bowl 1 or 2 into the block hole.
Change of field here. Third man comes up, mid wicket goes down. As you said, it looks gonna see he's looking to bowl nice and full. And bowling from the Forest Road, and the long boundary is at the mid-wicket area.
Once again, variation of pace. Afzal had tried to dance down the wicket, but cleverly Nehemiah removed the pace of the ball.
Yeah, immediately the plan works. Nelson having been moved to the mid-wicket, he varies the pace and the ball goes direct to Nelson. So that's some very, very good bowling.
Nehemiah to Mustafa, trying to play a dill scope. As we were discussing yesterday, a lot of innovation in this T20 format.
They say you're going to stay awake. You're going to stay alert each and every ball. You cannot sleep even for a second. So many changes, both from the batsmen and the bowlers.
Lovely shot, but it's falling short of the fielder rather. We thought that was going over the screens. Over the side screen rather. Mistimed that getting the ball onto the bottom of his bat. A good bowling by Nehemiah so far. Not given any boundary as yet to the Saudi batsman.
Nelson for 5, 17.4 gone.
Once again removing the pace of the ball, but an easy single for the Saudis. 1-1-2 for the loss of 5 wickets. Last ball of the 18th over.
This situation of the game, singles don't do much damage on the boundaries. That's why you'll see all the fielders standing at 30-yard circle.
Baseball style. Oh, very well bowled by Nehemiah, removing pace of the ball, bowling a very, very good slow ball. End of the 18th, 112 for the loss of 5 wickets. Live pictures coming to you courtesy of Zuku Sports. We are here at Nairobi Gymkhana. The second match for the Kenyans today against the Saudi Arabians. Having won the toss, Kenyans elected to field first and have done well. 112 for the loss of 5 wickets.
A good partnership here for the Saudi Arabians. Having been on 68 for 5, sure they were looking at scoring 120, but having recovered from that situation, with 2 overs to go, they'll be looking to get another 20 runs to end up on 130, 140. And change of bowling again, Nelson Mandela comes back from the city end.
Nelson Odhiambo bowling to Afzal, muscles down to long on. Two runs completed, 114 for the loss of 5 wickets. It's been difficult for the Saudi batsmen to get boundaries in this game at least.
Oh, superb change of pace from Nelson Odhiambo.
And that sees the back of skipper Afzal, who's batted very well, and Saudis lose their 6th wicket at 114. Very well bowled by Nelson Odhiambo. He knew that he was going to go for him, and he cleverly changed his pace. The batsman playing the shot or before the ball had actually arrived.
That changes again the momentum.
Yeah, there we go, trying to. Well done, cameraman. Well done. Well done, Kolo. Ibrarul Haq is the new batsman in, replacing skipper Mohammed Afzal. 1-1-4 for the loss of 6. 19th over in progress, the penultimate over of the Saudi innings. Nelson Odhiambo bowling from the city end. running in. Once a very well bowled, beautiful ball. It went through the gate. Ibrar stretching forward, missing the ball, and the ball moving in to hit his off stump.
As we said earlier, that's the difference from a set batsman to a new batsman. It's never easy at all, at all. Now with the situation of the way they're looking to accelerate, and with variation that Nelson has, it's going to be very, very difficult for the incoming batsman.
I remember the last time, Jimmy, the Kenyans played the Saudis last September. Exactly this time of the year it was. And they had played very, very well. There we go. Moving superb. Beautiful ball. Uprooting the off stump.
It's all what the bowlers or the same as who looks at trying to hit the top of off. And that was a perfect ball from Nelson Odhiambo to dismiss.
Beautiful ball went through the gates. Here we go. Nelson Odhiambo on a hat-trick. Getting Afzal. And then Ibrarul Haq, the new batsman in. Can we get the t-shirt now? Oh. The batsman works it to short mid-wicket. The new batsman, Imran Azam. We had mistaken him for Shahnawaz. Says Imran Azam just coming to bat. So far, a very, very good over for the Kenyans. 115 for 7. Nelson Mandela Odhiambo. Mustafa down the wicket. Oh. Overthrows.
So somebody in the fielding there from Rishabh Patel was caught in between whether to throw it or
just to give it back to the bowler easily. But in the process, it went over the bowler's head. But it's okay. I guess things do happen in this T20 format. Once again, trying to play a reverse sweep.
that's
Chance, and yes, very well done by Nelson Odhiambo. Superb. The awareness, as you said earlier on, he tried to play a reverse sweep. Everybody must be definitely looking at the other side of the field, but Nelson was there on his toes, ran towards mid-wicket, took the ball and had a shy at the stumps. There we go. Reps his pads, going towards mid-wicket. There we go. Well done, Nelson.
great over so far for Kenyans. And that's 19 overs gone. 3 wickets in that over.
There we go. That's the run-out chance. Takes the ball, takes an aim at the stumps and direct hit. Very well done, Nelson.